English is a language, the most known international language in the world today. Its simplicity, syntax, grammar, and the aspects of language, number of books written in it, and more importantly, the way English has enriched itself in acquiring, assimilating, and enhancing itself with foreign languages is one of the reasons why this language is so popular today all over the world. One of the common factors that English boys and girls learn in their early childhood is, of course, teaching of Latin in English public schools. All the achievers in the past 3 or 4 centuries have had some exposure to Latin during their school days. And the Latin language has influenced English, and many of the phrases which we use have been taken from the Latin. Latin is known as one of the most difficult languages, and in order that the rigors of language composition and literature is given to the English high society in an ample manner, Latin is almost compulsory in English schools. Words and phrases that we use, we will discuss today, will show that how Latin is a rule-bound and grammar-bound language. First, let us take the word ad hoc, which means that it is done for one particular purpose or for a limited period or for a temporary region. Ad meaning concerning to, hoc meaning for a particular purpose or at an instant in time. Let us look at two other words. One is ad infinitum, or formed till infinity, or added till infinity, or extended the same way till an endless conclusion. Another Latin word which has come to English is ad nauseam. Nausea meaning boredom. So if somebody is doing something till very high level of boredom is achieved, it is known as ad nauseam. Now the second one that I want to tell you is bona fide. It means genuine, real, good intention. In legal language, bona fide, anything which denotes trust. Fide is used also in fidelity. Bona means body. So bona fide is genuine and real. Another important word that we always used is called de facto. De in Latin means in. Facto means fact, supported by evidence. There are other words related to it, de jure, that is seen in law. Similar words beginning with de means in, de novo, as if it is a new thing. Let us take it a little further and see the word ex, exx. It is used quite frequently. For example, ex gratia. Ex means out of kindness or grace. If something is given, it is known as ex gratia. We say that government has given the victims of an accident so much amount ex gratia. That means out of kindness government has given, government has no obligation. So if anything begins with ex and some Latin sounding word, you can find that it is out. Ex libris. Libris is a Latin word which denotes books or library. So if something is sounding bookish, then we can tell it is ex libris. Another judicial word which is taken from Latin is known as habeas corpus, or corpus means body. Habeas meaning to be bound and brought in person, or body has to be produced. Among other things, if we say that I did this, I did this, inter alia, traveling. So that means while I did many things, I also did travel. So inter alia is an important word. Per is a very commonly used English word, but its origin is in Latin. For example, per capita, per se, per annum. It has to be split into two parts and understood. Post is another word. After, post-mortem, postprandial. After food, we do a sugar test. We call it postprandial sugar level. Anything that is done later is known as post, and all these words, prandial, mortem means death, are Latin derivatives. Compulsory, then it is known as sine. sine qua non. That means no alternative. From quo or status quo, vice versa. Versa is round. So if we take a round in other way, in Latin it will be translated as vice versa. Persona non grata. Persona non grata, grata meaning showing any gratitude, and grata in Latin means welcome. So a person who is not welcome is known as persona non grata. Latin, if you understand the basic syntax and structure, understanding the origin of some of the commonly used Latin words that are adopted into English will become easy. As I told right at the beginning, writing depends on knowing many languages, deriving the knowledge out of it, and Latin has enriched English writing and English language in many ways. Thank you very much.